Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another episode of the Soul Food Legacy Challenge. And this is episode 5. So this episode is really focused on challenge goals. We're going to be trying to master the charisma skill as well as trying to fit in a little bit of life progression as well. So you guys saw Rico working on his project. And our girl Renisha is working on her debate skill because we are trying to get her promoted before the episode ends, because one of the goals is that we do have to max the education career. And I just want to say that Rico has made such a huge turnaround from how he was when we started the series. It seems like his new brother Julian and his relationship with Julius has brought him life stability because he's becoming very, very responsible. I think I said that last episode as well, but he just continues to try and get those grades up. Maybe he'll go to college, who knows? And Renisha's headed off to work. And so I don't know if we got the skill that we needed to get her promoted just yet. But still, extra simoleons can't hurt because we only have 2,233 simoleons because we redid the backyard for a party last episode. So Rico's off to school and Julian was sent to daycare. Rico's grades are going up, so now he's a B student because, as you guys know, I've been working on him and his responsibility the last couple episodes, and he's also just a great big brother. So I'm going to help him out and clear out these dishes for him while he goes and checks on baby Julian. He is such a good big brother. We're probably going to be aging up baby Julian next episode. So look forward to that because, like I said before, this episode is really just a lot of focusing on the goals of the challenge. And so, but he did get to spend a few moments with his baby brother, which I think was really, really sweet. So now I'm going to send Rico to sleep. And when his mom gets home from work, we may be having a dinner party because that's a big part of the challenge as well. So Renisha's home from work. She didn't get promoted, but that's okay. We'll try again tomorrow. She's going to head inside to spend some time with baby Julian. If you guys don't know, or if you missed last episode, Renisha and Julius did get engaged last episode. So we'll probably be having their wedding next episode. But I don't want to forget that little baby Julian exists. So I don't know. We're going to have to do birthday and wedding. We'll figure it out for next episode. But she is tired from work, so I'm going to have her go ahead and get some rest before we have our dinner party. Okay, so now I'm just going to have Renisha rest up, get that energy going, and then we'll be back with the dinner party. So here we are. She's calling everybody up. We're going to have the party in the backyard. I did do some cleaning of the house, but I still prefer to have it in the backyard. So you guys see Marquise there. That is Julius's son. We got to know him a little bit last episode. They spent lots of quality time together playing basketball and video games and stuff like that. And there's Renisha's brother, Derek. And so they're just hanging out, having a good time. Renisha's doing some barbecuing. Marquise and Renisha are just getting to know each other. You guys see Julius finally making it to the barbecue. And she's done cooking. Of course, she gonna put the food on the floor. It wouldn't be The Sims without, but everybody knows like she can really barbecue. So they love the smell of the food. You guys see her little niece get here, and there's Karma. You guys know from last episode, if you guys didn't miss, that Renisha does not like Karma. Karma is Rico's girlfriend, and Renisha doesn't like her at all. Like, the two of them don't get along. They did some bickering last episode, but Jabria here in the orange that just grabbed a plate, Renisha much rather would have Jabria be with Rico because she just likes her. She thinks she's a really nice girl. She doesn't have the mean trait like Karma, so she prefers Jabria for sure. Our girl just got another romance skill. She's now level 3 of romance. And there's Miss Lucille showing up to the barbecue. And now Renisha and Julius are going to sing a little duet for everybody because we have karaoke. I don't think we got to use it last episode, so might as well let them sing it out this episode. I love my party setup. If you guys don't have a party setup in the backyard for your Soul Food Legacy, make sure you do some type of backyard setup because I just think it's really cute and it makes me a little bit more excited to have the parties. So now the two of them are just doing some flirting and enjoying each other's company at the party. And now you see Rico is hanging out with Julius. If you guys didn't know or aren't caught up, Julius and Rico have been getting really, really close because they both are handy. So Julius is the repairman, so you know, he's been mentoring Rico. And Rico sees his two ladies over here talking to each other. He's boyfriend, girlfriend with Karma. But Jabria, he's also interested in too. So he wants to go on over there and break that up because he does not want his friend Jabria talking to his girlfriend. He just doesn't want that. So he's going to come over here and just see what they're talking about and make sure that they're not talking about him. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. I love a backyard boogie. When the sun starts to go down, it just looks so pretty. Now he's going to go ahead and flirt with his girlfriend. That way she feels like secure in her position because she knows that Rico is friends with Jabria as well. And then you guys see Karma over here flirting. She's flirting with one of Rico's friends. We met him a couple episodes back at the debate school. So she's over here flirting with Andre. And Rico notices it, but he just keeps cool. He's like, yeah, whatever. And then Karma goes to start dancing while Renisha just kind of, hangs out and talks to everybody. Look at Karma. Karma's got some moves. And then Renisha can't keep her hands off of Julius. So they'll be moving in, hopefully before the episode ends. Or definitely early next episode. We're going to have them move in together and make it official. After all, they do share a son. And so Rico's just spending more time with Karma before the party ends. Making sure she knows like how special she is to him. Okay, and so the party ended. Rico maxed his charisma skill, but we're only at level 8 with Renisha. And we do need to max that before we can move on to Gen 2. So Renisha's just cleaning up from the party. Trying to get the house nice and tidy. Because Rico does have prom today. And so we know that we have to do that. And I think I'm going to send Renisha to get her nails done in the morning. And so Rico, I just wanted to show that Rico has been making money. That's why we have 3,000 simoleons now. He's been making things on with the handiness thing. And then he's been selling his creations on Plopsy. And so Renisha is resting because we are going to have her go ahead and get her nails done in the morning as per our challenge rules. I haven't done that yet. And so we'll be able to check that off our checklist when she wakes up. Okay, so now it's officially Saturday at 8 a.m. We're going to go to this spa that I put into my world. I did not make this. If you guys want the spa, I can go to my library and try and put it in the comments somewhere because I did not make this. I just redid a couple parts of it. So yeah, our girl is going to go and meet her nail stylist. And now she's going to relax and get her nails done. I mean, she did just have a baby. I think that was literally like last episode when she had a baby. So now she's time to focus on self-care, get those nails done. And then we're going to have her go ahead and get a massage right after that. And this is just very, very relaxing for her. Self-care after having a baby is so important, so I'm kind of glad that I did it in this order and we have not seen her get her nails done yet. But we made time this episode just to make sure that she has a moment for herself. And she is just so relaxed. This is kind of like what the doctor ordered for her after just giving birth. Okay, so it looks like her stylist is finishing up. Our girl looks happy. Oh, she's loving her nails. Yes, look at that smile. Now it's time for a little snack before she heads off to get a well-deserved massage. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. So she's gonna have a snack, and she is dazed, so this was right what we needed at this time for her, because I do not want her to get burnt out while we're trying to get her promoted. So this is something I've actually never done in my game. I've never let my Sims get a massage in game. So this is really, really fun and different for me to actually be using the massage table. And I'm sure our girl Renisha definitely appreciates it. So this part of the challenge, I think, is really, really fun. Alright, so she's done with her massage. And now we're going to have her head home. But not before she did discover that she's self-assured. She's feeling good. So she's going to go ahead and head home. And then Rico is going to be going to prom. So he's probably going to meet up with Karma right before they go. Just so that they can make sure like they have a game plan of what they want to do at prom. So here we are back at the house. You guys see Rico and Karma. The two of them just can't keep their hands off each other, and now they're headed off to prom. Alright, so here we are at prom, and Rico and Karma are here together. Karma looks beautiful. Rico looks handsome. It's nice that a lot of the girls aren't wearing big gowns. You can see that girl in the background with that red dress on. Just a little cocktail dress, and Rico is obviously going to vote for his girl Karma for prom royalty. As you guys know from the other episodes, Rico is not into school like that, so he didn't care about being any type of prom anything. Like, he's just there for Karma. He knows she's going to end up being the prom queen, and the two of them are getting a lot closer, so prom seems to be going really, really well for them. They're going to go take a picture in the photo booth. And then we're going to see maybe if Jabria made it to prom. If she got asked, we don't know. We have no idea. Alright, so they took their pictures, and Rico notices Marquise, who is his mom's boyfriend's son. And so he's just sitting over here with Marquise and the baghead kid. We don't know who that is, but he's eating, and he's going to go grab himself some punch. And he's just having a good time. Like, it's been a mellow prom. Rico doesn't feel like he needs to do too much. He's just chopping it up with his soon-to-be, I guess, stepbrother. And enjoying his time at the prom. Alright, now he's going to go get some punch. I wish there was a mod that would allow us to spike the punch. I think that would have been really, really cool. And now it's time to announce prom royalty and see who won prom queen. Rico's really hoping that his girl Karma got it, but we just have to kind of wait and see. Alright, now, Karma is the prom queen, and we don't know that guy, but whatever. All Rico cares about is that Karma won prom queen. We kind of looking at boy with the hoodie a little bit sideways, because, sir, why do you have on a hoodie and not a suit? It's prom. She looks beautiful. Okay, so now the kids are gonna hit the dance floor, and you guys could see Karma back there flirting with Andre again. Like, Andre is just all over her, and that's supposed to be Rico's friend, but it's very obvious that he likes Karma. He definitely has a thing for her. And Rico is definitely bothered by it. I don't feel like Rico is a jealous sim, but Andre is supposed to be kind of like his friend. And he's over here flirting with Karma. And Karma's just letting it fly right in Rico's face. And Rico's over here embarrassing himself dancing like that. But outside of that, it's been a pretty good prom. And so now they're going to head over to the after party. So here we are in Copperdale. Everybody's so impressed with Karma and the fact that she's the prom queen. And Rico is just going to remind her, like, what were you doing with Andre? Because this is the second time that he's seen the two of them flirting. And so he wants to just make sure that she knows what's what. But you can see he's sad, like drifting love. You can see he's very, very sad. But Karma is a smooth talker. Like, she knows how to let him know, hey, nothing was going on. I'm all about you. And so the two of them decide to take a ride on the Tunnel of Love. Okay, so they're headed to the Tunnel of Love. And I don't think I've ever actually used this tunnel more than like once or twice. So it's going to be fun just to see which little pop-ups we get. It's a fun little rabbit hole, but I haven't used it in a while, so let's just wait and see what happens. Okay, so the stars have aligned. Rico takes his crush on the cuddle carts. Should he keep it casual or take it easy? And we said romantic, so he didn't take it easy on her. And things didn't go as planned, and he lost romance between him and Karma. I think at this point, Rico's pretty much getting sick and tired of Karma in the games that she plays. He's already sad and feels like she was flirting with Andre. And so he likes her, but he doesn't know what to make of her at this point. He's really kind of confused. And so I was going to have them argue, but before they could, the friend group comes over, and he definitely doesn't want to argue with her on prom night in the rain in front of his friends. So he's just going to head on home. So back at the house, Renisha is working on the research and debate skill because she needed to get to level 6 in order to get promoted in the career. As you guys can see, she's at level 6 of the professor career, and we need to get her to level 7 before we end this episode. So she's gonna head out to go volunteer with Rico now that she got that skill that we needed her to get, and they're gonna go volunteer at a soup kitchen, which is another part of the challenge. So this is another one we can cross off our list. So they are at the soup kitchen volunteering. Rico got this pop-up, and he's going to add some filler ingredients. That way he can give people more food. Alright, so they're back home, and Rico is sick, so I'm going to have him get some rest, but our girl had to do something for her job on the computer. I think she had to write a scholarly paper, so that's what I have her doing now. So we're not going to take our brother's phone call. We just had her finish doing that. And now baby Julius is crying, so she's just going to head in and take care of baby Julius. And then we're probably going to throw a little dinner party before she has to go to work. So I'm going to clean up a little bit for them. I'm going to help them out. And then Renisha's going to call, and we're going to throw another dinner party. So I believe this is our 6th dinner party. And so at this point, we only have 3 dinner parties left before we get to start the next generation. I'm probably going to do one maybe off camera. I'm not sure yet. But I'm really anxious to get to the next generation. So if it feels like this storytelling is going so quick, it's because this is my first legacy and I really want to get to the next gen. Okay, so the dinner party is officially started. You see Jabria got invited because Renisha likes Jabria. And Karma did not get invited because Renisha does not care for Karma. And Rico and Jabria are kind of happy to have just some time together. You guys see them getting a lot closer, and now at this point, Rico definitely has a crush on her. Alright, so something apparently stinks in the house, but the party is already a gold coin, which is great. We hit all our goals. And the two of them are just, they're so cute. Rico's flirting with her at this point. You guys see that romance bar? I love that for him. I don't know. I like Jabria a lot. I like Karma too. Renisha doesn't like Karma, and that's what matters. So Renisha is gonna just talk to Julius a little bit. Julius is gonna help himself to a drink. Renisha is gonna have one as well. She probably shouldn't. I totally forgot she's breastfeeding, but now they're just gonna cook a meal all together, all of the party guests. So you see little Michaela Newman over there, some of her neighborhood kid friends, and Trish, who's Jabria's mom, doing all that chopping right there. Trish is so pretty. And Marquise is over there helping out. And then Rico's just doing some cleaning while they cook. Alright, you guys see them still in the kitchen cooking. And now Renisha's spending some time with little Michaela and talking to Trish, Jabria's mom, just making sure that their relationship is good, because we did need to befriend 3 neighborhood kids and their mother. And there's Jabria there, looking just like her mother. They look like twins. And Renisha really loves Jabria, like a daughter. Like, she really loves her. Every episode, they just gravitate to each other. I think it's so sweet. And now she's going to spend some time talking to Julius while the kids go into the other room and play video games. Alright, and there you guys see Rico, Jabria, and Marquise. They're in the other room. They're playing video games. Rico really likes Marquise a lot. Like, I don't know what's going on with his friendship with Andre, because Andre decided to take it upon himself to hit on Karma. But these 3 right here, it's nothing but love and good company. Like, he really loves both of them. And so we'll see where this ends up going with him and Jabria. And so Trish has some sentiments about Renisha, and the party is over. So now we have just 3 more dinner parties to go. And our girl is going to go ahead and go to sleep, and we're going to wait until the morning to see if we can get her promoted to level 7. Alright, so it's the next morning. Our girl is showered up and ready to go. She has work. I'm just having her work on her charisma skill until it's time for her to go, because we do have to max charisma. I think we're at level like 8 at this point, I believe. So I'll do a tally of our goals at the end, just so that I can remind myself and all of us where we are. But Renisha's headed off to work, so hopefully she gets promoted. We've been working really, really hard at it. And Rico's already at school. Baby Julian is at daycare. And Rico is very sad. Like, I feel like he's been sad since prom. And Renisha still did not get promoted. So we're just going to have to play it out more and hope that she does get promoted tomorrow. Alright, so our girl is playing video games. Again, that's something that her and Rico love to do together. Michaela Newman is calling. We're going to vote with our friend just because they're becoming really, really close. And so Rico's going to come play some video games with his mom and hope that that cheers him up. And they're just going to have some conversation, because he has been really sad since prom, since Karma was flirting with Andre. Our girl's like, I'm not going to tell you that we told you so about Karma, but we definitely told you so about Karma. So let's get into these games and see if we can make you feel better. And then we're going to call Julius and Marquise over for a dinner party with just the 4 of us. Well, I guess the 5 of us, if you want to count baby Julian. And this will be dinner party number 8. You guys, I am so excited. This is dinner party number 8, which means we only have 2 more of these parties left to do, and I could not be happier. And I hope the next generation doesn't have any parties. I have not previewed the next generation at all. I wanted to really focus on this one, but we almost made it to the end of the parties. Thank goodness. So the 4 of them are cooking together, and Rico is fixing the washing machine because Rico is handy. I think that's why him and Julius get along so well, is because they're both handy. They have that in common. And Julius was mentoring Rico a couple episodes back. So he's just going to clean up the kitchen while the 3 of them cook. You guys can see Julius can't cook at all. He cut his fingers back there. But it's a nice little activity that they can all do together. Okay, so these are our party goals, and it looks like they made whatever that is, put Parmesan something or other that looks like lasagna, and they're just gonna sit down and have a nice soon-to-be family meal. I love that. Like, I do this a lot with these Sims. I just think that they're the perfect mesh. Like, Marquise needs a mother, Rico needs a father. I think it's really, really perfect. And so they're just having a really nice dinner. I don't know why Marquise and Julius didn't grab a plate, but we're not gonna fret over the semantics of it all. Maybe they weren't hungry. And we did meet our goal for this party. So now we only have 2 dinner parties left. And for the last 2, I might get a little bit creative and do an engagement party instead, because she did say, and you all did tell me, we can change challenge rules as needed. So we're checking in with baby Julian and taking care of him before Renisha lays it down, and hopefully we can get her promoted before the episode ends. All right, you all, so it is the next morning. Renisha has to go to work. This is a work day for her, which is great. And Rico has to go to school. He's going to shoot some hoops before he has to head off, which is one of his hobbies. Like, he likes to play basketball and he likes to work on the woodworking table. And so he has to head off to school now. So Rico's off on his way to school. It looks like he's in a better mood since he hasn't seen Karma. And Renisha is going to head off to work. I did have her working on her charisma skill before work again, because once again, this is one of the skills that we have to max. I believe she's level 9 at this point after the last dinner party. And so now she's headed off to work. Let's hope she gets promoted this time. So Rico is home, but Renisha is not. We're just waiting. Okay, so she did get promoted. So now our girl is at level 7 in her career. We have 3 more levels to go until she maxes the education career. And that's where we are. So Renisha is really wanting to talk to Julius. And so we're going to invite him over, and I think we're going to ask him to move in with us. Because at this point, I feel like great progress has been made. So why not invite him over and let's ask him to move in? They're already engaged. They got engaged last episode. So I just feel like they should live together before we get them married. Okay, Marquise wants to come over, and that's perfect because they're going to move in together. Let's just see what he says. There's Marquise. So Renisha's going to propose the idea of moving in. He's all for it. It is official, and that's going to help us out so much financially. I'm so happy. Rico, Marquise, Julius, Julian, and Renisha all live together. That's going to do it for this episode. Check out our challenge goals checklist at the end of this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!